repair it. But the aviation ambitions of the Admiralty remained undimmed. And before that, the first 4 Royal Navy pilots had completed their training at Eastchurch on the Isle of Sheppey in April 1911. One of those 4, Lieutenant C.R. Sampson, wing aircraft will fly over the top. The overall formation leader is Lieutenant Commander Mike Pamphilon of 824 Naval Air Squadron at RNAS Culdrose in Cornwall, flying the lead of the 4 Augustawestland Merlin HM1s. Over the top, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the faster fixed-wing aircraft. They're led by the 2 Dassault Falcon 20s of Cobham Aviation Services and the 4 Hawks operated by Serco for the Fleet Requirements and Air Direction Unit. They, passing over the top of the helicopter element, will lead the fly past as they go past the base. Behind the Falcons and Hawks, the beautiful de Havilland Seavix and FAW2 of de Havilland Aviation at Bournemouth, flown by Lieutenant Commander Mac Whitfield, then the Harrier GR7s of the Naval Strike Wing, the Jetstream T2s of 750 Naval Air Squadron over the top. Following the 4-ship of Merlins from 824 Squadron, it's the quartet of Seakings, the 2 ASAC-7s from 849 Naval Air Squadron at Culdrose, and the 2 HU-5 SARs, the search and rescue helicopters of 771 Squadron. And a very tight quartet of Lynx, both Mark 3s and Mark 8s of 815 and 702 Naval Air Squadrons at Yeovilton, and the Commando Helicopter Force Quartet, 3 Seakings, and an 847 Naval Air Squadron Lynx AH-7. Closing the helicopter element, 4 Eurocopter Squirrel HT2s from 705 Naval Air Squadron, part of the Defence Helicopter Flying School at RAF Shawbury. And bringing up the rear, the 2 slower fixed-wing formations. First, the de Havilland Canada Chipmunk T10 of the Royal Navy Historic Flight, and a pair of Grob G115E T2s from 727 Naval Air Squadron. And the final element, a neat box 4 of Slingsby T67M 265. And in October, it's going to be mounted again over Liverpool. This, the largest such formation thus mounted thus far by the Fleet Air Arm.
Let's see. If he doesn't on the first one, his plan may well be to dumbbell round and come back in, but no, it's looking good. Bomb doors open.
They are open. The Apache and the Lynx A87. And the weather, I think, is beginning to improve a touch as well, so hopefully for the Blue Eagles full display we will have decent conditions, hopefully. But here down the runway comes the imposing, menacing shape of the Apache. The longbow radar atop the blades. Major Joseph Baboni banks away. I mentioned going green. Well, look at the smoke from those 8 engines on that P-52. Not carbon neutral, let's say. The H is the only variant still in service with the US Air Force. One of only 2 jets to mark 50 years of service with the same operator. The other was the English Electric Canberra, which the Royal Air Force retired 3 years ago. They will display later to close the display this year. But from the right, for their run and break, the Royal Air Force Red Arrows.